Hello guys, let's say you are asked to solve this equation. Solve log s plus log s minus 2 equals to 1. Now this is not difficult at all. Don't forget, under our product law, we said that this equation can be written as log base 10. They are all in base 10. Don't forget, x bracket x minus 2 close the bracket equals to 1. I did not do magic. Now log, if you want to expand this thing, you will still get this thing back, because under your product law, you say if you have something like this, it means plus will be in between, right? Log 10 to still be log 10 log s base 10, right, plus log s minus 2 base 10 equals to 1. You can see that we are still getting the same thing. So I did not do magic. Now let me write it again. That will be log base 10 x bracket s minus 2, right, close the bracket equals to 1. I did not do magic. Now as you can see, this can be log 10 x s times s square minus s times 2, that will be 2x, right? Am I right? So equals to 1. So this can be written as log 10 s square minus 2s equals to, this one can be written as log 10 base 10. Log 10 base 10 is still the same thing. When you say log 10 base 10, what is the answer? It is 1. So I'm just trying to rewrite it. Do you understand? So in mathematics, log 10 here, log 10 here, to cross one another, cross here, cross here. Do you understand? So it will now give s squared minus 2s, s squared minus 2s equals to what? The remaining one here is 10. What remains here is 10, right? So now let's turn this to quadratic equation. Let's turn it to quadratic equation. Let me do it this way. What is here? I said s squared minus 2s equals to 10. Let's turn it to quadratic equation. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? That will be s squared minus 2s. This one will come to the other side, will give you minus 10 equals to what? 0. That's quadratic equation. So you have turned it to quadratic equation. Now I want to take it to another level. This is quadratic equation. Now how are we going to solve this? For this particular question, we are going to use the formula under quadratic equation. We call it quadratic equation formula, which is s equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, right, over 3a. If you remember your quadratic equation, that is the formula that we use. Now where a is equal to what? Where a is equal to 1 is here. It is 1s squared, not just, you might not see the 1, but 1 is there. And b is equal to minus 2 here, right? And c is equal to what here? Minus 10. Am I right? So you now substitute, you solve all these parameters into this formula. Do you understand? Solve a equals to 1, b equals to minus 2, c equals to minus 10 into this formula. Do you understand? You solve them into the formula. So x will now be what? Your s will now be, what is minus b? Write your minus. B is equal to minus 2, right? Plus or minus. Write your square root. What is b squared? That will be minus 2 squared, right? Minus 4 times, what is a? 1 times c. What is c? Minus 10, right? Close the bracket. Then all over what? 2 times, what is a? A is 1. Do you understand now? Do you understand? So minus times minus will give what? Plus. So 1 times 2 will give what? 2. Plus or minus, right? So write your square root. Minus 2 times minus 2, that will what? 4, right? Minus 4 times 1, 4. 4 times minus 10, that's minus what? Minus 40. That will be what? Minus 40, right? Over what? 2. 2 times 1 is 2. Let me do it again for you. I said minus 2 minus times plus 2 to give you 2. Plus or minus, write it. Minus 2 square will give you minus 2 times minus 2. What will it give you? 4, right? So write your minus. Then go to inside the bracket. 4 times 1 will give you 4. 4 times minus 10 will give you minus 40. Write your minus 40. Close the bracket. Divided by 2. So now What are you going to do? So continue. 2 plus or minus your square root 4 minus times minus will give you plus, right? So write your 4. 1 is here. 1 times 40 will give you 40. Am I right? So divided by 2, right? So this will give you 2 plus or minus 4 plus 40 will give you what? 44, right? Divided by 2. So this will give you what? This thing can also be rewritten as what? It can also be rewritten as, you know, it can also be rewritten as 2 plus or minus square root of 4 times what? Square root of 11 divided by 2. I did not do magic. Square root of 4 times square root of 11. 4 times 11 will give you 44. You see the same thing as what is here. Do you understand? Since they are having the same square root. So now, if we go further, we can still say, so if you go further, we can still say 2 plus or minus, right? Square root of 4 is what? 2, right? Square root of 4 is what? It is 2, right? 2. Then square root of 11, we have not gotten any value for that, which is divided by 2, right? So this can also be written as 2 divided by 2 plus or minus 2 root of 11 divided by 2. Do you understand? Now this will give you, this one will cross this, right? This also can still cross the 2 here. So this one cross this one will give you 1 plus or minus. This one will also be 1, but you don't need to write 1, just write your square root of 11, right? So this can also be written as 1 plus square root of 11 or 1 minus square root of 11 under a quadratic equation. Now, but for this sake, for logarithm's sake, we'll not be making use of the negative, we'll make use of the positive. Your x must be positive, right? So this will now be x equals to 1 plus, this will now be what? S equals to 1 plus square root of 11. This will be the answer. So now if you can approximate, you can actually get 4 point, when you say you get your square root, then you add it to 1, you can get 4.32 depending on the answer you're given. So that's the answer. It's very simple. Thank you.